Hey, welcome back. And obviously we're not in the garage today. This is going to be a little bit of a review and a fitment of a new DJI mic. As you know, I've moved away from GoPro. I now use the Pro 5 on the helmet, and I was using the Mic 2. The Mic 2 is a bit difficult to actually fit inside the helmet because of the size of it. So obviously because of the size of this, it was quite bulky inside. And I was just clipping it on to the emergency straps that you get underneath, like that, and then wiring it in, as you can see there. I want to get away from that. I want to completely go wireless. So I've bought the 3, a similar microphone to the one I'm wearing, the Mic Mini, except it has all the features of this one. So you've got 32-bit float. You can record directly onto these microphones. So for whatever reason, if you lose sound on your action camera, you've got it stored on these, where this little Mic Mini doesn't. It doesn't record it. So I'm going to set this up inside my Shoei helmet, a GT Air 2. Now the way I'm going to mount this is by watching another YouTuber, Chase on 2 Wheels. He uses this setup and he uses some strong Velcro which goes inside the chin guard. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Right, I'm going to try and film this as best I can. Obviously viewing isn't going to be that clever. So if I take this this wind guard out, which is actually a pig to get back in. So as you can see there, that's where I've got, where is it? This is where I've got the lavalier mic, and this is where I hook on the DJI over here. I'm potentially going to leave that in there for the time being, just in case this doesn't work. That little microphone there is for the Sony unit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some isopropyl, whatever it's called, this stuff, on an alcohol wipe, and just clean the inside there so I can stick the Velcro in there. I've cut quite a large piece because I want to make sure I get some decent coverage in there. As you can see, both of these microphones come with the magnets on the back, and they're really strong magnets, so it will hold in your helmet quite well. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to stick that magnet on that bit of Velcro there. Now obviously this is all going to be quite sticky. So what I've just done, I've just put the other bit of Velcro on there to cover the stickiness up. So it covers the adhesive and makes it just a little bit softer on the surface. There'll be a little bit of trial and error on which is the best way. I think I might face the microphone inside near the cheek guard, with also the dead cat on to help with noise reduction, or with wind noise, but primarily that goes on quite well. Another option, instead of directly just putting that onto the magnet and letting it hold in there, it does come with a little clip which magnetizes on there. You can position that in all different ways. It sort of locks into place. So potentially on the Velcro, as a belt and braces, I can lever it out a little bit, drop that down there so it connects via the clip and holds on with the magnet. Now let's see how it is wearing the helmet. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. That feels okay. I can just feel a little bit of the fluff, but that doesn't get in the way at all. Easily removed from the top and just drop it in and it falls straight back onto the magnet. Obviously it's going to be a little daunting as you're riding along, just in case you're worried about that it falls out. I'll do that test for you. So we've fitted the microphone inside the helmet. It's still there, I can feel it. Just stuck my tongue on it. So here we are, after an absolute massive amount of torrential rain. You're welcome. After a massive amount of torrential rain yesterday, we got blue sky, we got idiots on the road, but we've got wet greasy roads. We're not going to go mad. I'm going to talk about complete rubbish just to keep talking. So you can tell I've not been prepared for this because we've got my fuel lights on and my front TPMS is just lit up. This bike hasn't been ran since, oh goodness, I don't know, October, maybe? I can't remember. So I can imagine at low speeds like this the audio is going to be quite good. It's at higher speeds, like when I had the issue with the Mic 2 with clipping. Just got a little jolly down to the hospital, and then I'll give it a little blat. Come on dude, you can get through there. I'll have a little blat down the dual carriageway, get some speed up and see how it sounds then. Well, the sound of that exhaust, I've missed that. The downside to taking this out today is I'm going to have to wash it. I've just become an absolute lazy git when it comes to washing bikes. I really have. Got all the stuff, the jet wash, all the gear from Moto Verde. Very good cleaning products. Not sponsored. I'm not going to go far. I'm just going to have a little blast down the dual carriageway. But I think I'll best put a bit of fuel in. Come on. Let's get the grips on. So we're doing a little bit of speed. Hopefully no clipping. Old. Shame I can't say the same thing. It actually feels good to get back out. I need to make more of an effort in this weather. Actually, quite a few of you guys, some of you other YouTubers that I follow, Bucks Biker for one. You've got the case heated vest and gloves. So many times I've been meaning to pop to the sports bike shop and go and check those out, and I still haven't. So yeah, I need to check out some heated vest and heated gloves, heated grips. It's great. I've had heated grips for years on loads of my bikes. Love them. But as many have said, that only warms your palms up. Well, back home in the warm and dry, and that poor bike, it needs a bit of a clean, the poor thing. So that's going to be the next thing, getting that bike cleaned up. So this little DJI Mic 3, recommended. Now the settings I hadn't messed around too much with the settings, but I had the gain -10. I should play around with that. I don't really know where that's going to get me. I've heard to lower it rather than not. Also, the noise reduction was off. I've seen other reviews on microphones like this, and you're better off with noise reduction off because you sound all metallic-y. But I should be playing around with it. So, as always, take care, ride safe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.